I had always trusted my husband, Mark. We had been married for 5 years, and while every relationship has its ups and downs, I believed we were solid. But then, things started to change. He became distant, secretive, and cold. One night, as I was cleaning up after dinner, Mark got a text. He quickly hid his phone, but I caught a glimpse of the name on the screen, Anna. My heart sank. Who was Anna? I decided to confront him. Mark, who is Anna? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He hesitated, then lied. Just a colleague, nothing important. I didn't believe him. The next day, while Mark was at work, I went through his phone. I found countless messages between him and Anna. They were meeting up late at night, in strange, remote places. My blood ran cold as I read through the texts. The conversations weren't just romantic, they were disturbing. Anna spoke of rituals, sacrifices, and ancient powers. Mark seemed drawn to it, replying with eerie excitement. This wasn't just an affair, it was something far darker. That night, I followed him. He drove far out of town, to an abandoned house deep in the woods. I parked my car and quietly approached the house. I could hear whispers, chants, and a woman's voice that sent chills down my spine. Peeking through a broken window, I saw Mark and Anna standing in a circle of candles. But Anna, she wasn't normal. Her eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and her skin seemed to shimmer, like it wasn't entirely solid. She was beautiful, but in a terrifying way, like a predator luring its prey. Mark was entranced, staring at her like she was the only thing in the world. My heart ached, but fear kept me frozen. Then, she looked directly at me. I gasped and stumbled back, but it was too late. Anna's voice echoed in my head, "You shouldn't have come." Suddenly, Mark turned towards the window, his eyes just as unnatural as hers. He wasn't my husband anymore, at least not entirely. They began to chant, and I felt an invisible force pulling me toward the house. I fought it, running back to my car. As I drove away, I heard their voices in my mind, promising I'd never escape. I haven't seen Mark since that night, but every time I close my eyes, I hear their whispers. I don't know what Anna is, but she took my husband, and now, I'm afraid she's coming for me next.